Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Pajama Gramma, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here with our second review and question and answer day. I like to take a breather every few days after we go over a major thing to give us a chance, number one, to catch up if you happen to have fallen a little bit behind. Number two, to kind of review everything that we've done so far with this particular topic. And number three, to answer any questions that you might have. I think it's really important because sometimes we have just one little question that is actually holding us up. And if we ask that question, if we get an answer, or if we get another person's perspective on it, boom, it opens the floodgates and we get something done that we maybe have been struggling with or having a little trouble with. I think I confessed yesterday that I've never done my Title of Liberty video. And it's because I was thinking it was going to be really, really hard. And it turns out that just by going through the questions yesterday, because I do the same things that I ask you to do, I was able to just really kind of quickly knock out, using the same script and format that Russell did, my first go-round or my first draft of my Title of Liberty video script. Now, I'll practice it out loud, I'll read it aloud a few more times, and I'll say, does this make sense? Does this feel right for me and for my painkillers? And if it does, I'll record it and I will put it on my painkillers page. If it doesn't feel right just yet, I'm going to tweak it a couple of times and I'll record it and I'll put it on my painkillers page. No matter what, in the next 3 days, I'm committing right now, and I should say today, but my throat's a little scratchy, so I'm not sure I want a scratchy, gravelly, gurdy voice on my painkillers page. Maybe not, but probably not. So I might wait a day or two until my throat clears up. I'm drinking Emergency, I'm drinking lemon water, drinking my nice warm coffee. I'll probably switch to tea, although that could be it. I drank tea yesterday and I haven't had tea for a while, and voila, all of a sudden I have a sore throat. No connection. So sometimes there's things in the chapters or this stuff that we're studying that just holds us up a little bit. And let's just talk about what we've learned so far about the cause. The cause has to be future-based. Ask yourself, is my cause that I am teaching people about, or the transformation I'm trying to help them get, is it future-based? Am I basing my cause and what we're fighting against on the future? Have I done a good job of presenting what it is that the cause is? Do I have a cause? Sometimes we don't have a cause. Sometimes we think we do, but we actually don't. So we want to figure out, how do we present what we're presenting with a future-based cause? Russell's got "you're just one funnel away," and that has been his rallying cry for everything since they came up with it. I'm just looking at my notes quickly. Did you do your mini manifesto? Have you gotten that done? Have you done your regular manifesto? Have you... I need my magnifying glass. I need my magnifying glass. Have you done your t-shirt design, your I'm a blank? Have you come up with a name for your tribe, for your culture, for your group? And sometimes that's hard. And sometimes you'll start with something and people will come up with their own name. But it seems to me that the leader, or the charismatic, attractive character, is sort of the one that starts that, and then it either takes hold or it doesn't in the community. Russell did Funnel Hackers. Kaylin Poulin did Lady Bosses. Pretty much everybody else has a different name for their group. Jennifer Kenway, a wonderful woman that I'm in a mastermind group with, she calls hers a tribe, transformation tribe. And we almost have to come up with that, and then people get to self-identify with it. So I guess it does fall to us as the attractive character and the expert to come up with what we want that to be. Now keep in mind, we want it to be something that empowers and transforms them, not just something that sounds cool to us. So I'm struggling a little bit personally with this because I like the name Painkillers, but it's a tough one to say, I'm a painkiller or I'm a killer. I'm not sure that that is the message that my group will relate to and want to be called, or the tribe will want to be called that. So I kind of have to put some feelers out and see what makes sense. I mean, maybe they want to be painkiller ninjas. Maybe they want to be pain slayers. Maybe they want to be, I don't know. So we'll have to kind of play with that and see what sticks for my group and the group that I'm building. And you have to do the same thing for yours. But what that ends up being is what you paint the picture of for them. And we do that again with our mini manifesto and our manifesto. And then finally that culminates with our Title of Liberty video, because video is still, and if you don't want to do a video, it can be an audio introduction. But it probably needs to be in your voice, unless you're going to have someone else represent your entire brand and entire thing that you're trying to create. But that's not really congruent with what we're doing here. We're presenting ourselves and becoming the expert. So we want this in our own voice. And I know that's hard for a lot of people to think, okay, it's got to be in my own voice. And again, it doesn't have to be in your video voice. It can be in your verbal voice, just by making a recording of your voice, or it can be in the written message. And a lot of people just use the written message, for example, at the top of their blog or the top of, it doesn't work on podcasts or videos because you have to talk, but it does work for the opening message to like your Facebook page or something. And you can do that in writing. I personally will be doing mine in writing and in video, because let's be honest, video is the most powerful medium on the planet. And if I am presenting myself as the expert, which is what we're doing with going through Expert Secrets, that's what this book is all about, then somehow I've got to figure out how to get my voice out there and my face out there so that people can start to relate to me, so that I'm attracting the people that are attracted to me. And I know that's kind of hard. I mean, it's definitely hard for me, so I know it's hard for a lot of us. But that's what we're going to end up eventually doing. And maybe it's not right now. Maybe it's down the road when you're a little bit more comfortable. But I will say people want to know where you came from. So even if you make a video right now and don't share it yet and decide you're just going to go with your voice, that's awesome. But save that video for down the road, because there's going to become a time when you're like Russell Brunson and you're already on top of that mountain and people are looking at you as the expert and they're going to be thinking, oh my God, I can never be like Jennifer. I can never be like Cheryl. I can never be like Audie. I can never be like Mike. I can never be like Pajama Gramma, because they don't understand where you've come from. And if we're not doing a good job showing them that whole journey, we talked about this in the attractive character, then people decide not to join us in our movement because they think that it's too far a gap for them to jump. They think it's too hard for them. And so we want to save that video, no matter how scary it is, because someday we might want to find a way to use pieces of that to show people that we indeed have been through the same exact journey that they have. So that's important. And I told you I got something going on here. Sorry, excuse me. That's just craziness, tickling my nose. So that's why, even if you're scared, even if you don't think you look awesome, take and make the video and just set it aside and save it. I'll admit, I have a lot of videos of me that I've never shown anybody and I won't show anybody. And I will when the time is right and when I might need that. And was I really scared to make them? Absolutely. I have a video of me sobbing in my closet and something really bad happened. And I can't believe I videoed it, but I was so distraught. I wanted to capture the emotions and what I was feeling. And I don't know that I'll ever need that or use that for anything, but I was at a really low, vulnerable point, and I just captured that on video. Now that's just a video. Maybe it'll get lost in my video file somewhere. It wasn't a Facebook Live. It's just a video on my camera or on my phone, my cell phone. But I did that because it's really easy to just show people the good stuff and show people the easy stuff about our journey. But it's really hard to show them the truth about our journey. Every journey we're on, and our lives are all about the journey. It's not about the success and once we get there, because we're never going to be 100% done. Our life is all about continuous improvement and expanding and growing and developing as a person. We're never going to be done. And I think that that's kind of a fallacy, that we all think, okay, well, I'm going to reach X level of success and then I'm going to be all done and I don't need to do anything or grow or be a better person or look for ways to expand anymore. There is no finishing point as a human being. What drives us and what makes us happy is the adventure of life, the journey of life. And if we think we're ever going to get to a certain point of success and then we're going to be done, and I will tell you from personal experience, I used to think that. I used to think that, oh, when I make a certain amount of money a year in my career, I will have arrived and I'll be done. Well, I reached that level of financial reward and that level of responsibility in corporate America. And guess what? I wanted more. I got there, and for about a day, I was like, yeah, this is pretty awesome. And then I was like, but really, is this all there is? Is this, am I done here? No. And so then I set another goal, and I needed to expand and grow and develop as a person and as a professional. And I wanted to learn more, and I wanted to grow more and do more. And I realized that by getting to that what I thought was the ultimate success, it showed me that there's so many other possibilities out there, and there's so much more that I could do. So, I don't know, I got off on a tangent. Have you noticed I do that? I do. It's because it's fun. So, that is our cause. The cause is, again, one of the 3 main points of your mass movement that you're trying to create. The attractive character, the cause, and we're going to break into the new opportunity tomorrow. So if you have any questions or thoughts, make sure you send them to me. There's a form on the membership site that you can use, or you can just email me or message me, or if you set up your Voxer, you can message me directly on Voxer. Now, the instructions and the word Voxer, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go all the way back to the introductory email that I sent you and the first lesson, and that will tell you what Voxer is and how to go about setting that up. I will say all of you have not set up your Voxer, and I know because I looked. So if you haven't set up your Voxer yet, as a review, go ahead and set up Voxer so that we can chat really quickly, because I think I've mentioned my eyes are a little bit funky, and it doesn't stop me. I keep going even though my eyes are funky, but it makes it really difficult for me to respond via email or text. It's a lot quicker and easier for me to push a button and talk. Plus, you'll get your answer a lot faster. You'll get, an idea to look at something from a different perspective a lot faster. So go ahead and set that up. And I will talk to you tomorrow as we dive into the new opportunity. I hope you're excited, because new opportunities are very exciting. They're not like improvement offers or offers. They're a whole new vehicle, a whole new opportunity, and that's what we're going to make sure you have for your mass movement. Have an awesome day. I will see you tomorrow with another little bit of expert secrets. Bye. Have an awesome day.